Hello, I'm Patrick McNee. The Illuminati is said to be a global secret society that has been operating for centuries. A hidden brotherhood that includes some of the world's most influential people, people of all races and religions that hold top positions in government, churches, business, education, science, medicine, military, financial, and charitable institutions. Secret societies have existed for thousands of years. They all have one thing in common, unique knowledge, which they swear by oath to keep secret. For armed with this knowledge, limited to themselves, they believe they can control others. One of the earliest secret societies still exists today, the Masons. It is believed that its origins date back to ancient Egypt, when only a select guild of stoneworkers possessed special mathematical knowledge necessary for building the pyramids. Adam Weishaupt, a Jesuit-trained professor of canon law, well-versed in the occult, formed a new secret organization that would unite all the secret societies for an unthinkable purpose: to gain complete control over the world and its resources, and to achieve total domination of its people. Weishaupt euphemistically described it as a new world order. His diabolical brotherhood was founded on a synthesis of the themes of secret societies that had gone before. To his followers, the founder listed the 5 top secret primary means that would be used to accomplish his dark goal of total world domination. 1. Monetary and sex bribery would be used to gain control of men already in high places in the various levels of all governments and other fields of endeavor. 2. The Illuminati, who were on the faculty of colleges and universities, were to cultivate the best students for the cause. 3. Influential people and specially trained students under the control of the Brotherhood would be placed behind the scenes of all government, religious and financial institutions and used as agents. 4. The secret society would develop absolute domination of the media so that all news and information could be slanted to convince the masses that a one world government is the only solution to our many problems. 5. The final phase of the operation would employ all resources in place to initiate military coups that would overthrow all opposing governments and put the world under one global government controlled by the Illuminati. Since Adam Weishaupt founded the secret organization in 1776, its tentacles have extended into many other nations around the globe. Even the United States shows telltale signs. The most obvious is on the back of the US $1 bill. Prominently displayed are the pyramid and the eye, the Illuminati's insignia put there in 1933 by order of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Underneath are the Latin words Novus Ordo Seclorum, which translates as New World Order. Can the unthinkable plan for Illuminati global domination be stopped? The only thing a secret society fears is being exposed. Today, books on the frightening subject are gaining wide distribution. The internet is filled with information about the secret organization. We can only hope that the people of all nations around the world will see the signs and heed the clear warning that there are those lurking in the shadows who are planning to take away our freedom.
Welcome to Modern Freemasonry, as we give you a glimpse into the fraternity that has affected men's lives for centuries, and why I, and thousands like me, share this special brotherhood. First, the members of my lodge are not just a collection of brothers who get together on meetings and other functions. They serve as a social outlet and mentors for achieving my goals. Masonry has introduced me to business and civic leaders that I otherwise may have never known. These personal connections represent just a slice of the fraternity's benefits.
The Global Information Network is a private club. It is worldwide. We have members in over 117 countries. And here's a secret. All successful people are a member of a private club or association. All of them. That club could be an exclusive country club. It could be a, quote, secret society like Skull and Bones. It could be an association. It could be the Harvard Alumni Association. They all are a member of some club or association. The other advantages of being part of a club or a group, you have the ability to network with other people, and since people in these clubs and groups make a pledge to help other members first, members help other members. So you have advantages, unfair advantages against people who are not members of these clubs or groups. The Global Information Network is a club that has been developed by 30 people who are on the Gin Council. They're all billionaires from around the world. They are all members of these high-level clubs and societies and groups. But these elite clubs, societies, and groups were only available to members of the privileged elite class. So we decided to form the Global Information Network and make it available to everyone. So whatever dream you want, the club is going to help you achieve that dream, make more money. Just the stock recommendations you can get. There have already people who've made 300-400% returns on their investment by information they've learned from other members in our stock recommendations in the club. It's mind-boggling, the benefits. And there's joint venture opportunities, ground floor things that we don't even reveal, only to members only, where people are just making outrageous amounts of money because they're members of the club. It's the inside club, being a member. But members have had the ability to meet members of royalty, high-level politicians from around the world, celebrities, sports superstars that you would never have the chance to meet otherwise, all because you're a member. This is going to the top, just like Amway, Shackley, Mary Kay, Herbalife, Monavie, Manitech. The list goes on.
Today, Freemasons Hall is located in Great Queen Street in the Covent Garden district. The Freemasons Hall is the central meeting place for the 8,600 Masonic lodges in the United Kingdom. Above one of the columns outside Freemasons Hall in London, there is a symbol of Masonic global power, the globe rat in a net. Another inscription, now in Hebrew, above the main entrance, reveals their ideological origin, Kadosh le'Adonai, holy for Yahweh. These words were originally written on the mitre of the chief rabbi. In the Torah, this mitre is called Netzah HaKodesh, which means the holy crown. Freemasons Hall is full of various Masonic symbols. Inside there are as many as 20 small temples, together with the Grand Temple, with its mosaic ceiling, stained glass windows, and carved doors. Available at the Masonic Temple, George Washington Memorial, in Alexandria, Virginia. This building in Alexandria is situated not far from Washington, D.C. It leaves a great impression. Freemasons have taken over another important symbol from the Temple of Solomon. The two pillars, Jachin and Boaz, which correspond to Osiris and Isis. Only upon attaining a high degree is the Freemason informed that the great architect of the universe is called Jabulon. In the degree called the Holy Royal Arch, the 13th, the appearance of the Masonic god Jabulon is revealed. He has a spider's body and 3 heads, that of a cat, a toad, and a human head. In this way, the Father God, the God of the heavens, and the God of death were united. The defector and Freemason of the 32nd degree, Bill Schnoebelen, confirms this.
This is the name of God, Jah, like Hallelujah or Yahweh or Jehovah, okay? Baal is Baal, the god of the Canaanites. An is another name for the god Osiris, who is the, like, kind of the sun god in his underworld capacity.
The Jewish Tribune, back in 1927 in New York City, gave us an idea of what Masonry is all about. Masonry, said the Jewish Tribune, is based on Judaism. Eliminate the teachings of Judaism from the Masonic ritual and what is left? Freemasonry thoroughly Judaic.
We were talking about Shriner Freemasonry and how it links Islam to the secret societies. Let's continue our interesting little investigative study. The shrine, the ancient Arabic order, nobles of the mystic shrine, the shrine is the show army of Masonry. Maintains a very high profile. It is necessary to be a 32nd degree Mason for 6 months before being eligible to join the shrine. Only the highest Freemasons may join the shrine. Shrine is in the name of Allah. Did you know that? So here the Christians of, so-called Christians of the 32nd degree, who now know already that they worship Lucifer, come to the shrine with a Quran on the altar. Now the Bible's gone. When you reach the highest level of Freemasonry and you become a Shriner, the Bible's gone. We sealed our solemn oath in the name of Allah, the God of the Arab, the Muslim, the Mohammedan, the God of our fathers. Wow, is Allah the God of our fathers? Isn't it interesting that they're all working together behind the scenes? This is all a joke. Here is Judge Raghib Idris, ex-governor, Grand Master of the Sovereign Grand Commander of Egypt. There is the Fez as their symbol. This is a Mason himself who showed me in Lebanon that most of the high Muslims were all Masons. He himself was a high Mason. Anyway, Masonry. Let's go to this Masonic temple in Oklahoma. And what do we see? Aha! We see a Fez. And we see Arabic symbols. And we see a Fez, a Fez, a Fez, a Fez. And of course, Muslim, Allah. So Freemasonry at the highest level worships Allah, who actually directly is Set. Symbol of the moon and the star.
...1997 yılı Türkiye Masonları açısından çok önemli bir yıl olmuştu. İlk defa Mason mabetlerinde gizli çekimler gerçekleştirilmiş ve bu görüntüler Kanal 7 televizyonunda günlerce yayınlanmıştı. İki ayrı locada çekilmiş olan gizli kamera görüntüleri hem Türk halkını hem de yüksek derecelere ulaşmamış Masonları şoke etti. 1738 yılında İstanbul'da kurulan ilk locadan bu yana gizliliğini koruyarak gelen Masonların görüntülerinin deşifre edilmesi ve Masonluğun gerçek yüzünün gözler önüne serilmesi günlerce konuşuldu. Adayları tanıdınız.
Serdar Büyüküstün, mesleği elektrik mühendisi. Aykut Erensoy, mesleği elektrik mühendisi. Kenan Ali Akman, mesleği serbest ticaret.
Adayların kimlikleri anlaşıldı. Onları içeri aldınız. Az önce okunan anda şimdi benimle birlikte tekrarladınız. Evrenin ulu mimarı simgesiyle burada bulunan Mason topluluğu önünde kendi istek ve buyrultumla içtenlikle dolu olarak söz veriyorum.
Evrenin ulu mimarı simgesiyle burada bulunan Mason topluluğu önünde kendi istek ve buyrultumla içtenlikle dolu olarak söz veriyorum.
Bana söylenilecek ve gösterilecek Mason gizemlerini bir Masondan başkasına ve Mason lojasından başka bir yerde açıklamayacağım.
Bana söylenilecek ve gösterilecek Mason gizemlerini bir Masondan başkasına ve Mason lojasından başka bir yerde açıklamayacağım.
Masonların amaçları doğrultusunda çalışacağım.
Masonların amaçları doğrultusunda çalışacağım.
Özgür Masonlar Büyük Lojası'nın ilkelerine bağlı kalacağım.
Özgür Masonlar Büyük Lojası'nın ilkelerine bağlı kalacağım.
Size çevrilmiş bulunan kılıçlar bundan sonra yaşamınız saldırıya uğrarsa Masonların sizi savunacaklarını simgelemektedir. Bu şok görüntülerin hemen ardından yayınlanan diğer çekimlerde ise Türkiye Masonluğu tamamen deşifre oldu. Bu görüntülerde yalnızca 33. dereceden Masonların katılabildiği şeytana tapma ayini icra edilmekteydi. Ayini yöneten büyük üstad, locanın ortasında kesilen bir keçinin kanını içiyor ve İbranice bazı dualar okuyarak şeytana tapma ayinini sonuçlandırıyor.